What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Slick One back with another one. Here we go. Let's get it. Let's get that money, baby. Let's count them dollars. Let's go. All right, so check it out. I ain't gonna lie. Last week was kind of a rough week. I'm not saying I ended up in the negatives because, we ain't doing that over here at Slick Picks. We was still all to the good, but at the end of the day, them count-ups weren't looking the way I wanted them to look. There was some tough L's, a lot of unexpected things happening last week, some crazy games last week. There was some real shockers. Come on, man. Look at for example, Minnesota. Who expected Josh Dobbs to do some shit like that? Came out of nowhere. Look at C.J. Stroud, game-winning drive against Tampa. It's just crazy, man. I told y'all, though. All y'all that was with me with the Slick Picks and rode with me last week when I told you Pitt was going to handle that business. I told you Mike Tomlin going to do what Mike Tomlin got to do to win. So, quick little story. Last night I was at work. Yeah, life's hard out here. Still got to do the whole 9 to 5 thing. My Slick Picks ain't made me YouTube famous yet. So check it out. When I was talking to a couple of my homies, a couple of my co-workers, a couple of my guys, and talking trash, and I'm telling them, I'm Mr. Parlay. You might as well call me Mr. Parlay. Call me Mr. Parlay because I be trunking them parlays. Everyone be saying parlays a sucker bet, blah, 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 blase, Skippy. And I could understand why they would say that. I could understand why people would think that. The odds really are against you. The casino holds the weight, or whoever the holder, they got the upper hand on you, especially when it comes to the parlays. But me personally, I love the parlays. They're fun. They're exciting. So what I did is, to uphold my name as Mr. Parlay, and to gain me a couple subscribers here on my Slick Picks, I told them, or 3 of them, to all make a parlay of four games. And I get to make a parlay of my own. That's four parlays of 4 games. If I hit any of them 4 parlays, all 3 of them people got to subscribe to my channel and call me Mr. Parlay. Because Mr. Parlay. I'm Mr. Parlay. All right, so check out. Here goes my first homies. First game on the paper, Giants versus Cowboys. Now, I ain't going to lie. I'm a Cowboys fan. I fuck with the Cowboys tough. The spread's 16.5, though. That's insane. 16.5, 17 points. That's a lot of points, man. I don't care who you are, who you got on your team. Randy Moss in his prime, Tom Brady in the prime, all the greats. 16.5, that's a lot of points in the NFL. This ain't Pop Warner. This ain't the YMCA. This the NFL. So, I do think the Cowboys are going to win. Cowboys are going to handle that business. That defense, man. And our offense was looking good last week, except I'm not going to lie. I do need Tony Pollard to step it up. Come on, my boy, man. He was my first-round draft pick in fantasy. Let's go. Anyway, so I'm going to take the Cowboys to win that, but I'm taking the Giants with the points. That's too many points. Plus Saquon Barkley, he's going to handle some business. Next game, Saints versus Vikings. Now, that Saints defense is tough, real tough, all through, all 11. They all coming at you. They all playing hardball. But I ain't going to lie, man. Something about that game last week with the Vikings, it's like their energy. It's like that purple energy was back. Like, I know Justin Jefferson, he's supposed to be kind of coming back. Me personally, I don't even think he's going to suit up. Kirk Cousins hurt, but Josh Dobbs, he came in, he took control of that team, man. So I ain't going to lie. I'm taking the Vikings with the plus 2.5. Next game, Lions versus Chargers. Man, it's kind of a similar situation, a similar game, man. The Chargers are, the last couple games, they made me think they definitely a playoff contender. I don't care what anyone says. Y'all might say I'm crazy, whatever, but I'm saying in a few weeks from now, the Chargers going to make that 6th or 7th seed in the AFC. I really believe so. So, for another upset, I know some of y'all ain't going to like to hear this, but I'm taking the Chargers with the 2.5 points over the Lions, man. I got to do it. I just feel it. Next game, 49ers versus Jags. Ooh, me personally, game of the week. This going to be the game of the week. 49ers versus Jags. Two strong-ass teams. Both playoff contenders. And I ain't going to lie. 49ers ain't losing no 3 in a row. I don't know if your memory like mine, but yeah, they lost the last 2 games prior to the bye. 2 in a row. Yeah, the 49ers, Christian McCaffrey, all them guys over there, they lost. Oh, and Debo, he back. Yeah, that boy back this week. So I'm definitely going to take the 49ers minus the 3. So to my first homie, little recap quick. Giants versus Cowboys, I'm taking the Giants with the points. Saints versus Vikings, I'm taking the Vikings with the points. Lions versus Chargers, I'm taking the Chargers with the points. 49ers versus Jags, give me the minus 3 for the 49ers. That's the first parlay to earn my Mr. Parlay, Mr. P. All right, next up. Green Bay versus Pitt. Man, is this a sucker bet? In Pittsburgh, minus 3 against Jordan. No trash love. Come on, man. You know I'm taking Pitt minus 3. I got to do it. Pitt minus 3. Now, the next game is crazy. It's on the same ticket. Or it's the same game that I got on another ticket. So I need San Fran to come through. Because, man, if they blow, they blowing 2 tickets. That's 2 slick pick ticks out the gong, man. So let's go. I'm taking San Fran minus the 3. I ain't doing none of that cross betting. I want it all. I want to win it all. I ain't trying to just get a little bit or, at least I won on this ticket, blase Skippy this week. Nope, that's trash. I need all my money this week. I need to count all them dollars all off them this week. Let's go. Next game, Tennessee versus Tampa. The spread is +1 to Tennessee. Man, you know I'm rocking with Tennessee. They've been looking good, man. You can't even lie. Even though they lost to Pitt last week, you can't even lie. They was looking good. Levis, he was looking straight. D-Hop doing his thing. And come on now. You know Derrick Henry coming through strong, that big boy. Ooh, he's solid muscle. He knocking. He coming through. So, yeah, give me Tennessee +1. Next game. Oh, I love this game. I ain't going to lie. Jets versus Raiders. I don't know if anybody else seen it, but there's this YouTube clip going around right now of Devontae Adams hooping in the locker room against one of his teammates. You can't even lie. It's like that vibe, that energy, like the Raiders having fun again. The Raiders feeling it. I can't even lie. They like brotherhood over there. They ain't just doing it because, he on the same team as me. You could tell they really kicking it. I guarantee you they kicking it. They ain't just on the field together. They going out, they doing stuff together. They probably working out together, playing the Xbox together, whatever. I guarantee you they kicking it. They building them relationships. That's why I'm going with the Raiders +1.5. Plus, not to mention, the Jets looked like donkey balls last night. Or was that the night before? You know, my days all get to running together because, like I said, I still got to work a job. So, yeah, a little recap on that ticket. I know I kind of went through that one kind of fast, but Green Bay versus Pitt. Pitt -3. I got to take Pitt, man. On a real note. Man, Pitt, what are they going to be? What are they, 6-3? I know I'm not going to lie. Pitt, that's a sloppy 6-3. But they're tough. They come into play. And their coaches is one of my favorite coaches if y'all ain't seen that yet. If y'all ain't got that yet, I fuck with Mike Tomlin tough. And I just like Pittsburgh, man. TJ Watt, a savage. Andy, a leader. And come on, they got some guys on them wide receivers over there in Pitt that ain't playing. George Pickens, he coming through. He grabbing. He's snatching shit. Deontay Johnson, I know he's had a couple drops since he's been back, but I still like him as a player. I like the way Pitt coming together. And I'm not going to lie, Najee Harris has had a couple surprising games. I got to keep it real. I'm not a fan of Najee Harris, not on the field. As a person, I don't really know. He's probably a great person. He's probably a cool person to kick it with, whatever. But on the field, I don't like Najee Harris as a player. I just don't like his game. I don't like the way he plays. But these last few weeks, man, I got to tip my hat to him. Najee Harris been doing his thing. He been balling. He been playing. So I'm rocking with Pitt. Plus, man, I know Green Bay finally got him a W last week. And I'm surrounded by Packer fans. I can't stand it. But I'm surrounded by them. So, I always hear it every time. That's it. You know when the Packers win because everybody gets to talking. Everybody got something to say. But when the Packers lose, the only thing you hear about is domestic disputes and shit because motherfuckers beating up their wives because the Packers lost and blah. That's a whole nother story. We get into that another day. But check it out. For real, though. Green Bay, they don't got A-Rod no more. He's gone. They don't have Brett Favre no more. He gone. So all that having one of the best quarterbacks for the last how many decades? I'm sorry, but that's gone, Packer fans. It's over with. Do you need a Kleenex? Because you're going to need one for years to come. And I'm going to prove that by rocking with Pitt next week with the -3. And then, like I said, we got the San Fran. I already did my little demonstration on that. I ain't giving Jacks. I'm not downplaying Jacksonville. They're a good-ass team. But this weekend, San Fran going to be the better team. And then Tennessee with the +1, Raiders +1.5. That's my second parlay. Now, this is the third parlay from my other homie, man. Panthers versus Bears. I'm glad he mixed it up. We got some different games in there. Panthers versus Bears. Panthers versus Bears. Come on, man. They ain't got no Michigan West versus Green Lake South or something. This trash ass game, man. Oh man, maybe the Bears will finally get them a W at Soldier, man. Make some players actually scared to come to Soldier. I remember back in the day when I was a kid, players they knew when they was coming to Soldier Field they was getting hit. Players like Urlacher, they was coming through, they was smashing. The next day you woke up, you knew you played the Chicago Bears. Where'd that go? Where's that energy? I hope they bring it back this week because I'm rocking with the Bears. I got to. -4. The Panthers so beat up, got so many injuries over there. Plus, when I think of all the games I watched this year, and it's a lot. It's damn near almost every whole game I've watched. Pretty much. Not like live, but replays, I've seen them. And I'm just not impressed. Where's their highlights at? Where's something to be proud of? Like, man, they're just not. They look like a high school team to me. I just don't see them beating the Bears. I know the Bears ain't that great, but I'm not going to lie. I like that quarterback under Justin Fields. How you say his name? Pageant? I like bro. He an animal. He be balling. So I think he going to lead the Bears to a victory. Him and DJ Moore, they be clicking. They be catching. So I'm going to go with Bears -4. Next game, man, this is a tough one. And a lot of people are probably going to be like, man, why is that so tough? Another comes down to coaching. The Hoodie, man. He is one of the great. He ain't got all them rings for nothing. I'm not D-Ryan, and I don't even like the Pats because they do so much winning. Until now, they trash. But for real, you got to give a man a props when it's earned. He ain't got all them rings for nothing. The Hoodie coming through. For real, put it on for the Hoodie. Let's go. This for him. I put the hood on for you, but I'm rocking with the Colts with the -1.5. Jonathan Taylor is back. Do you know what that means? You guys remember 2 years ago when Jonathan Taylor hit the NFL, what he was doing? That player is back. He's here. He's been gone for a little bit. There was a little controversy about him, whatever. But he's back, and he's got some players around him. Zach Moss ain't no joke. Michael Pittman ain't no punk. They're balling over there. They ain't the greatest, but they got a little squad. They ain't no walkovers. They ain't no pushovers, and they're playing the Patriots. Patriots disappointed me so bad last week. Commanders just traded Montez Sweat and Chase Young. Traded them both. Two of their most savage defensive players. I'm thinking the Patriots going to go in there. Ramondre Stevens, Ezekiel Elliott. Handoff. Where was it at? What were you guys doing? I couldn't believe y'all lost, man. That was not a good look on the Hoodie. That ain't him. And if you listen to his interviews afterwards, he be trolling, clowning y'all because he knows inside he ain't no loser. They give him that chance, I guarantee you he's going to bounce back. Maybe not this season. But that's the Hoodie. He one of the greatest to do it. Get some talent over there. And that's the problem. They ain't got none right now. That's why I'm riding with the Colts. Who was that quarterback over there? I forget his name. Mac Booby. Mac Bodie? Is that it? Bobby or Bodie? All I know is he's trash can. They trash. Let's go. I'm rocking with the Colts -1.5. And see here now we got another game that is cross. But I got confidence in them. That's why I just copped the Derrick Henry jersey. The throwback. Because I mess with them. Let's go. Tennessee versus Tampa. I know this is another cross bet, another ticket, but that's all good because I think Tennessee going to pull it off with the +1. I'm rocking with the Tennessee Titans, man. So what? We got the Tennessee Titans in a cross bet or another ticket, and then we also had the 49ers and the Jags. So them are going to be two games I'm going to pay close attention to. I think, nope, I didn't. And then the last one, oh, it's another new game. Cool, let's talk about it. Broncos versus Bills, -8. Let's go. It's getting to that time where, like, we about to separate the good from the bad, the strong from the weak. For real, it's that time of year. Teams going to start falling off. The teams that ain't built to last, they going to start putting. The strong are here. Built for tough. We going to find out who built for tough right now. These next few weeks, we going to see who going to start falling off. True colors are about to start showing. And I ain't going to lie. Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, they going to expose the Broncos more than they been exposed already this year, which has been a whole lot, for real. They've been getting exposed all year. Plus, I'm not going to lie, Russell Wilson, I don't know what happened to you. That Sierra must... Never mind. We ain't going to go there anyway. We going to keep this child-friendly channel. I don't know what Sierra be throwing on you, but she must be doing... Or maybe she ain't doing something. I don't know what's going on with your situation. All I'm saying is it's affecting your game on the field, brother. You're playing like doo-doo. For real. And be talking about, oh, Russell Wilson, his stats ain't that bad if you look at him and blah, blah, blah. I don't care about the stats. How many W's do you got? Are you going to the playoffs or not? Are you helping me win Benjis or not? I'll even settle for some Washingtons, some Abe Lincolns, anything. As long as I ain't losing the paper. And I'm going to keep it real. I ain't rocking with you, Wilson. Man, you ain't helped nobody win no money since you was playing for Seattle. Still kicking with Sherman and them. And I ain't going to lie. Since I heard what Marshawn Lynch said about you, I don't mess with people. That's your homie. You wouldn't even get... Well, never mind. I ain't going to use that word because you obviously ain't homies. But he was... Man, it's Marshawn Lynch. He one of the guys, man. And you wouldn't even... You try calling him private. You wouldn't even let him get your number. You a sucker, bro. So someone who know Russell Wilson, tell Russell Wilson. I said he a sucker for that. Marshawn Lynch, cool, man. He a player. You don't even deserve to talk to Marshawn Lynch after that. For real, shouldn't even be in the same room as Marshawn Lynch. You didn't even deserve to hand him off the ball. That's why you threw an interception. Trash ass lost the Super Bowl, man. Lost all that money because of you. Now let's move on. Get off Russell Wilson's sorry ass. So yeah, I'm taking the Bills, even though it's -8. They coming out firing at home. Buffalo standing on them. You guys ain't got all that longitude, latitude bullshit helping you this game. Let's go Buffalo with the -8. Now, that's the 3 parlays to earn my Mr. Parlay. Well, that's their 3. Now, they told me I could make a parlay of my own. So, I threw 4 together real quick. Let me grab that one. Let me grab that. Let me get a little bit of this one, a little bit of that one. It didn't really matter because, I'm going to do my thing. Mr. P. Put a big P on my shirt for parlay. Pushing P. That's the definition of pushing P. All right, let's go. First game I'm picking... Browns versus Ravens. Man, I don't know what it is about the Ravens, but I don't understand them at all. They a good team. They be whooping shit, and then they just look sorry, and I don't know. But the Browns, I mess with them. I mess with their D. I mess with Amari Cooper. I like the energy they got over there. Excuse me, I know last game they played the Cardinals, and Cardinals are sorry, but a W's a W, man. This is the NFL. I'm taking W's any way I can get it. I don't care how it comes, as long as the money's coming and they getting them W's, let's go. Fumbles at the end, onside kick, field goal, touchdown, penalties, not called, penalty, what's called. It don't matter. As long as we on the winning team, let's go. So Browns versus Ravens. I'm not going to lie. I think this is going to be a really close game. I think the Ravens might even win this game. Strong possibility. But +6, I don't see him winning by that much. This might even go down a little. I see him winning by maybe 2, 3, 4 tops. So that's why I'll take the Browns +6. Now, my next game, you could probably tell by my energy when I talked about this game. I got so much confidence in this game that this on another ticket as well. Green Bay versus Pitt. I'm taking the Pitt -3. No, I'm not a Pitt fan. No, I'm not D-Rod. I know I've been talking about Pitt a lot. But, man, Green Bay's just trash. What more is there to say about it? They booty. And you're not playing at Lambeau. Yeah, you got to go out there to Heinz Field. You got to go to their home where the terrible towel don't play no games. They catching you coming out the bathroom. They pulling Miller Lite on you for having that old Randall Cobb jersey on. They smacking you with baby powder with that old tore up Antonio Freeman jersey you got on. We ain't playing that in Pitt. So, yeah, I'm going to take a game that's on another ticket because I got that much confidence in it. Let's go Pitt -3. Now, my next game, it's kind of a shocker because Houston balled last week. That was one of the best games I watched last week. Houston balled. They was doing their thing. CJ Stroud, that boy's an animal. I'm going to definitely try to get him on my fantasy team next year. For real. All y'all in my fantasy league. I'm telling you, I'm coming for that boy. You better grab him up because if he comes my way, I'm snatching him. But, man, Cincy just looks so tough. And last week I had to play in my fantasy league. Shout out to my homie Jose, Too Much Sauce. I had to play him, and he got Burrow and Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase didn't really do nothing, but it made me watch more into that game. And I'm telling you, Cincy is tough. And what do they do every year? 3-4, 3-5, 4-4, 4-2 to start the season. Then 6 straight, 7 straight, 8 straight, 5 straight, all into the playoffs, busting heads. And that's exactly what it's going to be like this year, or at the end of the year this year. So I'm taking Bengals -7 against Houston, and it's in Cincy. I like rocking with the home teams. So I definitely, a lot of people say I don't play into advantage no more. Shit, it might not. But it makes me feel better, so I'm going to do it. And then the next game, this another one. I don't know if I just picked this because it ain't been picked yet or what, or just because I don't see Washington winning 2 weeks in a row. They shouldn't even won last week. But now they got a little more competition. They play in Seattle. In Seattle. Back to home field advantage. If teams be having home field advantage, there's one team that definitely do. They got the 12th man over there. That stadium shakes. People on the whole other side of Seattle know when they play in there because it rumbles. And back to coaching. Definitely in my top 5 all the time. Pete Carroll, come on, man. He playing to win. He's another one. He coming to win. He ain't got no problem pulling someone out the game. He ain't got no problem cutting them. He ain't got no problem telling you what it is. He trying to win. He trying to get them W's. See what he did to Russ. Sorry, man. Get up out of here, dude. We don't need you no more. Trash ass. So, Washington versus Seattle. Spreads -6.5. So, yeah, I'm taking Seattle -6.5. And little recap on mine real quick. Browns versus Ravens. I'm taking the Browns +6. Green Bay Packers versus Pitt. So I'm probably lose plenty of subscribers, followers, likes off that. But come on, man, it's all fun, man. Y'all be dissing the Cowboys, calling them the Cowgirls. Oh, y'all ain't won a Super Bowl since the 90s, blah, blah, blah. And I just be eating it. I be taking it. You know what I'm saying? I can't help it. They've been trash for a long time. And, yeah, we've only won a couple playoff games, and who knows how long. And what more can I say? But we back now. Let's talk about now. So don't beat me up. Don't throw me the thumbs down. Still give me the thumbs up because